My experience working for large companies has been very good. I do have some clients in the West End and in the city. Most of my clients are media companies or conference and exhibitions companies with offices in London, in the West End and in all over the world actually, international corporate firms. My experience has been very good. The liaison with the accounts department can be a challenge because sometimes they have a sort of rigid, can be perceived as a rigid way of paying suppliers, but my experience has always been that you can sort of negotiate around that. For example, if a company was looking for the management of their exhibition, then they'd be looking for a larger event management company with a larger team, for example, because they'd be looking for resource. Whereas for something like what I do, where they're looking for maybe analytical skills or innovative thinking, they're looking for a smaller team that can generate better ideas and and come up with more sort of innovative ways of doing things. So I would say it depends on what they're looking for.
Okay.
I think the most important thing is the visibility, really, is letting us as women-owned businesses know that they're looking for, to incorporate more women-owned businesses into their supply chain. So more information events, more trade fairs, being sort of out in the public domain really helps, so then we can actually know that and attend these events. The other thing is information beforehand of event management contracts. That would be really helpful. And then obviously if we're sort of searching on the internet or having a look on their website, then the contact details of the person that we can get into contact with, that would be really helpful as well. But I've put in a couple of sort of bids for tenders, which has been helpful. It's quite a rigorous process. You have to obviously submit quite a number of forms and so on. But I also think that it's quite a good learning process for us as smaller businesses. So I think we should really be able to adapt to that process. My clients tend to be corporate, international media, conference and exhibition companies, and some SME, smaller, more niche conference companies as well. They tend to come to me for my international project management experience, our ability to assimilate into any market, acquire market information very quickly, and build and develop rapport with all of the key people in the industry, which is very important in launching and developing any event. The other thing that our clients come to us for is our bilingual skills, because we're able to operate in the regions that they want to launch events or conferences. Typically a client will be experiencing a challenge, an internal challenge with their existing product. It may be that they may not have enough resource, or there may be a skill that they're lacking, or an area of expertise. So they'll come to me, or they may want just a fresh pair of eyes, some fresh, innovative but commercially minded thinking around a product to improve its performance or its position in the market. In terms of outcomes, I would say that we would help our clients to develop an event that's really commercially successful and meets with their internal objectives, and help them to shape the vision and to deliver the best event that they can possibly deliver.